topic of discussion for the session is management and technology. I now call upon Dr. Krishna Maram sir to take on the dais for the session.
So what I need is two things. I want to have this session more interactive, because the reason coming all the way from Bangalore to here is not only giving whatever presentation made by me. I want to learn from people who are sitting here. I want to learn a lot of things from you also. That is how we spend a lot of time to go to colleges and interact with the students. That is how I do. So do you agree with this proposal? So can we have an interactive session, more interactive session than just moving the slides? So maybe I can skip the PPT also, not a problem. I want to have a more interactive session. So let us begin. To start with, I just want to give one small example, then I will move to my topic. I'll tell you what is the topic I'm going to address the 60 minutes. There is a company which is more than 106-year old. This is one of the oldest IT company in this world, and this is a company which brought the personal computer to this world, the computer which we are using today. This is the company which they brought this computer to this world. And today this company got more than 10 lakh people working in 202 countries. 202 countries. And the market capitalization of this company, that means the worth of this company, is closely $520 billion. That is the worth of this company. So can anybody name what is this company? Oh, good. Excellent. So the next company which I want to give a reference is a company which started on April 1st. Normally no one, take a risk to start a company on April 1st. And this company said, we will take a risk and we will make this entire world giving our best products as April Fools. And this company started 28 years back. And this is #1 company in this world today, with only 20,000 people working for this organization and spread across more than 200 countries. And the market capitalization of this company is $798 billion as per yesterday NASDAQ listing. So can anybody guess which is this company, the #1 company of the world? Yeah, you are right. Looks to be very bright students. Sahyadri, great. So the third company which I want to refer is the company which everyone who is sitting in this auditorium are the customers of this company. And this company, listen. So this company started by a college dropout, and this company, it just completed 11 years of their existence in this world, and they touched 1.5 billion people using this platform, like you and me. And presently this company is valued at $450 billion. So can anybody name which is this company? From this side Facebook, from that side Microsoft. Which is correct? Yeah, it is a Facebook. So why I given these three company references is starting from IBM to Facebook. If you see these three companies, there is one similarity common in all three companies. What is that? What is common in these three companies? Yeah, you can. There is no fine. What is the common in all these three companies? College dropouts. Oh, good. So what else? What other similarities are there? These all three companies, if you look from IBM, one of the oldest company, to the latest company which is just 11-year old, what similarity they have is they always think differently. What they do? They think differently. They always innovate. they always innovate. Today, if you look at, coming to my topic now, I'm going to talk, already I finished, I think, 4 minutes. So I'm going to talk more on technology, how this technology is going to help countries like India and specific to us, you and me, how this technology is going to help us to grow. So that is my topic. So now, if you look at US as a technology hub of the world today, do you agree? Everyone agree that US is the technology hub of the world? Okay, good. So, but these all made by who? Indians, definitely. Because if you look at the US economy, anybody knows what is the US economy? How much big is the US economy? How big is US economy? What is the Indian economy? What is the size of Indian economy? Who is that? Can you just come here? Please come. What is your name? Ashik. Ashik. Clap for him. He is very close, very close. It is actually 2.5 trillion. 2.5 trillion. So on behalf of all of you, I'm just giving a small keychain to encourage him to do this kind of thing. So that keychain is specially brought from US for you. You can show to all your friends at the end of the session. So coming now to the US economy, as he rightly told, the Indian economy is closely around 2.5 trillion. So can anybody know what is the trillion? What is the trillion? We are talking billion and we are talking so much. What is 1 trillion? 1,000? Oh, you're right. In fact, I keep addressing like these gatherings across India. So, only in few colleges, I think they can able to tell immediately what is 1 trillion. So good. So I think I can learn a lot of things from you. So coming to US economy, it is a $22 trillion. Just imagine, where is 2.5 and where is 22 trillion. And out of this 22 trillion of US economy, the major contribution comes from which industry? Can anybody guess? Okay, you're right. It is 40% of US economy comes from only IT companies. And if you name the top 10 companies of the world, if you just list down the top 10 companies of this world, all these top 10 companies are from where? From US. Take from Apple to IBM to Microsoft to Google, all these companies are headquartered at US. But the other good thing where we always should be proud that today if you look at the number of people working in IT industry in US, 28% of employees, 28% of all the IT employees of United States of America is from India. So are you proud of this? And if you look at the top 10 companies of the world, the top 10 companies of the world, where these top 10 companies will contribute closely 4.5 trillion, which is 2 times of Indian economy, are managed, headed by Indians. So we are proud of that. So can you name few people who are heading the top 10 companies of this world? Yeah, yes, you're right. Then? Yeah, Satya Nadella, who studied and who moved in this city only. You know that? He's a student of, yeah. So he always used to, move around in Mangalore only. So he heads the company which is in the top 10. And the promoter, the founder of this company, is the richest man in this world. So what I'm trying to say here today, the Indian contribution to this global business is, compared than any other country, today it is very high. And the US economy, I'm not talking now IT, if you take the US economy, the $22 trillion economy, 14% of US economy is contributed by only one country, that is India. So if I'm talking 14% of the total economy of US, I'm talking about IT, I'm talking about doctors, I'm talking about the other professionals who are working in United States of America. So today, the high respected doctors in United States of America is Indians. If you take a cardiologist, if you take a neurosurgeon, if you take a specialist who does, very kind of a special procedures, they're all from India. And today, the waiting period to meet Indian doctor is the highest compared than even the US doctors. In all the leading hospitals in United States of America, the waiting period to meet Indian doctor is the high compared than any doctor from different multiple countries. So that is the pride what we created in India. So how we created this, there is again a lot of stories. Maybe I can share one of the story. Recently, 3-4 months back, I was in Dubai along with a couple of my other friends. We just went to attend a conference. So this conference organizing committee, like how I came here, the conference organizing committee, they taken us for the local sightseeing to see a couple of things in Dubai city. So Dubai city, can anyone guess when this city taken a birth? How many years old this city? Hmm? Hmm? This city is actually started only on 1970. 1970. This is just a 47-year-old city, that's all. The Dubai is just 47-year-old city. In 47 years, the city is built what today, the Dubai. So how many years old Mangalore? Hmm? How many years old? Nobody knows, including me, including the person who discovered Mangalore may not be there. So nobody knows. So what I am trying to say, in Dubai, when we were moving around in the city, we stopped at a place called, which is the tallest building of the world? Oh, good. So how many floors? How many floors? Burj Khalifa. Hmm? Any other guess? I want you to guess more, where we can discover. Okay, it doesn't matter how many floors it is, but it is the tallest building of the world. So when we were there, just in front of this tallest building, we were just, we have to just fold our, neck and just see how big and how huge, how tallest this building. Then finally, luckily, we happened to go to the last floor to view the entire city of Dubai. So if you go to the last floor, that is the observation desk, not only Dubai city, you can able to view the other cities. Like if you go to the tallest building in Mangalore, if you can able to see even Udupi and Malpe, like that, you can able to see other cities from that tower, the tallest building of Burj Khalifa. The story is here why I referred this Burj Khalifa. So when we went to the tower, the same day night, the conference organizing committee hosted a dinner. So they said, since a lot of people came from India, so we want to have a kind of a get together with the Indian community. So we were so happy to meet a lot of industrialists, a lot of people in that over the dinner. So one of the organizing committee member introduced one engineer. He said, sir, he is the chief engineer of Burj Khalifa. And this person actually from your state, Karnataka. So we were so happy. We shook hand and we took pictures with him. And so over the dinner, we were just curiously, we were asking, so how difficult to build this kind of a building? He said, sir, ಇದೇ ಥರ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ನಾವು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ it is so easy, but in Dubai, it is so difficult, sir. I said, why? What is the reason? He said, the sand in Dubai is very difficult to construct the tallest buildings. But the sand which is available in Bangalore, in Tumkur, or in Davangere is so suitable, so where we can build even taller than the Burj Khalifa. So we were, oh, great, sir. So wonderful. So then we said, then you are telling so difficult to build this, then how you are able to build? Then he told, only one secret, sir. We done so much strong foundation where we went deeper, deeper, deeper. So we are able to build this. So we went so deep where nobody can imagine. That much deep we went because this building should not create any problem in future. Because we keep seeing a lot of problems. So that reminds us that today, if the top 10 companies of this world are headed by Indian people as a CEOs, that shows the foundation what we have in India. Because these all people who are heading these top companies, whether it is a Google, whether it is a Microsoft, whether it is a Pepsi, all these people, the foundation is happened where? In India. So only they went for a post-graduation, like how you people go to MS, to US. The same way, they did their graduation from here, then after that they moved to US, and they did their MS, they did their all PG programs, and they're able to become the leaders today. So today if you talk about the Indian economy, where we stopped at, today we are at 2.5 trillion economy with how many people? What is the size of India? What is the size of the population? Okay. So we are a 1.3 billion. 1.3 billion. So if I'm talking about 1.3 billion, which includes around, because the young lady was telling about 1.2. So 1.25 is the actual figure. So the other 5 crore people, they are living across the world. Across the world, we have a total 5 crore people living in different parts of this world. They spread across, even in a small continents. The Indians are there even in a small places where the population is less than 10,000. So if you include all these people, we are a 1.3 billion people in India. Out of these 1.3 billion people, if you go a little deeper, I think a couple of speakers might have told here, definitely. If you look at the 1.3 billion population statistics, we have a 58% of our population consists of who? 58% of our 1.3 billion consists of who? Exactly. So we call this as a demographic dividend. So what is this demographic dividend is, unlike any country in this world, we have a highest number of young population in this country. So do you feel this is good or bad? Good? So why it is good, why it is bad? I want, yeah, you can tell. Why it is good? Why it is good, why it is bad? Why it is good? What is the reason you think it is good? Unlike any country in this world, we have a highest number of young population. So we are talking is good. Why it is good? What is your name? Ashik, already I met. Your quota is over. I'm asking you. Yeah. Yes. So why it is good?
It's good because we can create more companies if they are good in some skills.
Yes.
Or it can increase our economy too.
Oh, great. What is your name?
Rani.
Ah, Rani. Clap for Rani. So not Padmavati. Not Padmavati. Good. So Rani, in fact, touched very good points. Good, thank you. So someone from this side, why it is? She told good. So I'm asking you people, it is also bad. For what? Can anybody tell? Yeah. Who is that? Yeah. Tell. Please rise and tell. What is the problem going to face in future?
Yeah, because job market is going down.
Yeah.
Because of the robots, all that.
Yes.
So it's a challenge.
Exactly. What is your name?
Chandranai.
Yeah. So as he rightly told, the other major problem what we are going to face if we are not working properly, is this problem, that is unemployment problem, because we have a huge number of youth. So where is the jobs? Where we will get an opportunity for everyone? Everyone will be dreaming to become something like Sundar Pichai, something like a Satya Nadella. But how many Microsofts we can able to create? How many Google we can able to create? So we are going to have for a government, it is a good. The reason is, you are the people who are going to earn and give a lot of taxes to this country. Yes or no? Yeah, if somebody, a CEO, if somebody is getting an average salary of 10 lakh per annum, so you are going to pay tax to government. So you are going to buy a car, you are going to buy a home, you are going to buy a products. So everywhere you will be paying a GST. So the government will get a benefit out of you. But what you will get is all depends on how you work from now, because you all, I think, first year, second year, which year students? Third year engineering? Oh, good. So I think you finished all your exams?
Yes.
So yesterday was the last exam? Oh, okay, good. So the problem here in the next coming years is how you can able to develop the skills which are required. That is the reason when I given the examples of IBM, Apple, and Facebook, they are always innovative. These companies always innovative. They think differently. So today, if you look at companies across the world, in the three companies what I given reference, there is only one company which produce the products, like Apple. They produce the Apple iPhone and they sell. They produce Apple laptop and they sell. But the other companies which I am talking, if you take a Google as an example, again it is a $600 billion company. If you take a Facebook, what they produce? What they produce? What Google produces? Any products they manufacture? Facebook, they manufacture anything? Okay.
Connecting people.
Yeah, exactly. Who is that? Who is that connecting? Rani. Okay, good. So what Rani rightly told, today, just couple of days back, you know Bill Gates. Hope you might have heard. So what is he? What is the profile of Bill Gates? He is the founder of Microsoft, and he is the richest on the world. So today, who is the richest? In the last few weeks, who is the richest? There is a one person who taken over. Who is that person? No? Exactly. So if you look at the companies like Amazon, Alibaba, or if you take a companies from India, companies like a Flipkart. So what they do is they don't manufacture anything. So as rightly told by Rani, they just connect people. If this is the seller, this is the buyer, you will be sitting in the same Mangalore in Kadri Road, and someone will be there in the next road. So they just connect over the platform, and one will be selling and one will be buying. So just connecting these two people, the buyer and seller, what Flipkart makes? It makes a margin of 10 to 12%. Makes a money 10 to 12%. The number one car rental company in this world, which is that? Uber. Every second, 5,800 people book the Uber car in this world. So they don't have even a single car. So what they do? If they don't have a single car, what they do? What they do? What is the Uber business idea? They just connect you to the driver. The driver or the person who is driving the car, he is the owner. So Uber is having just an app. Ola is having just an app. Book My Show is not having any film theaters. Make My Trip is not having any hotels or airlines. What they do, they just connect with a buyer and seller and they make a money. So it's just an idea which today turning into the billion-dollar industry. So that is how one should be able to create new ideas. That is going to be a future for any country to prosper. So today America, when we are talking the largest economy of the world, who made America as the largest? Not Americans. Not Americans. In last entire year, I spent more time than in India, in US, traveling more than 32 states. Every week, one state, moving around, trying to understand what is America. So today, America is made by people like us, not by American citizens. People from India, people from China, they are the people who are creating the economy today. If I am talking about a 14% contribution of US people in America, there is a contribution of 18% from China. Do you know who is the largest number of students who study in US? Which is the country which is the largest number of students in US universities? You're right, somebody was telling. China is number one. Which is the number two? India. So not American students. If you go to all the American universities, I was thinking I can see a lot of Americans. But surprisingly, even at Stanford, even at Harvard, even at MIT, even in Columbia State University, even at a Chicago Booth School, I see a lot of Chinese people, a lot of Indian people, a lot of people from other countries, not people originally from United States of America. So that is the difference where a lot of changes happening across the world on different directions. So from now, routine technology, we will move a little bit because now I completed 30 minutes. So one more 30 minutes. So I will go a little away from the technology to the games. So, which is a very popular event in this world where a lot of sports things happen. A lot of people come and participate. Yeah, you are right, Olympics. So in Olympics specifically, which is the very popular sports everyone will be looking, and it happens very fast. Oh, good. Very good. So I need not to explain much. They are very bright, good. So in 100 meters, who is the gold medal winner? Who is the silver medal winner? Who is the bronze medal? So the same question I keep asking normally wherever I am addressing, whether middle or at the beginning or at the end. So the first question, the gold medal, I get 90% of the people answering as Usain Bolt. If it comes to the second, the silver medal, hardly even 1%. When it comes to the bronze medal, nothing. In the last 2 years, I think only in one college, one student who is sitting in the last bench not wearing the red t-shirt. So, answered. So I was so happy. After the end of the session, I just asked the HOD of that college, I want to meet this student. Looks to be very bright, managing sports, managing academics. So I want to just spend a minute. So HOD also felt very happy. So, okay sir, after your session you can meet. So then I just completed my session and waiting outside. The student was a little nervous. He came, sir, here Wi-Fi is free. So when you were asking, I was sitting in the last bench. So I just went to Google and I put 100 meters running. Luckily in one line I got Usain Bolt, I got a silver medal, I got a bronze medal, so I can able to reply. So my dear friends, what I am trying to say here is today everything is available with us. Everything is available. Only how you can use this information is the challenge. So when it comes to the 100 meters running, why I am given this example is, what is the record of Usain Bolt? 9 seconds. This is the seconds. Yes or no? So 9.5 seconds is the Usain Bolt record. And if you take a look at the silver medal person and bronze medal fellow, Usain Bolt touched the finishing line, and the silver medal fellow who achieved the silver medal in Olympics, his leg is on air. Just leg is on air, that's all. That is the difference. If you see his time, his leg is on air. The third person, the bronze medal fellow, just about to raise his leg to put his leg on the finishing line. So if you see the sequence, like in cricket match, in IPL, they see, whether it is out or not out, they keep showing you the balls which really touch the stump or the catch has happened or not. So like that, you have to watch 10 times, who put his final leg on the finishing line. So, but today the entire world remembers who? The reason? Because he's the number one. He reached his target on a time which nobody can able to reach. So today, there are thousands of Infosys started in the same year in Bangalore only. When Infosys started 28 years back, the same time more than 1,500 to 2,000 companies started in Bangalore, talking about same technology, talking about same, but how many people can able to reach to the level of Infosys? Not even 2-3 companies. So today the market is that difficult to succeed. In 1953, May 29th, at 11:30 a.m., something has happened. Can anybody guess what has happened? At 1953,